Hello, this is Frida. Welcome to my channel. For today's tutorial, I am going to show you how to knit the brioche stitch. I've been knitting this stitch for years and I just realized I didn't do a tutorial. Isn't that funny? So I've been knitting a Scarves for the homeless and I had this yarn in my stash. So I thought, I usually crochet because crochet goes faster. So I have this yarn, and this yarn is really hard to crochet with because it's a homespun. I can't remember the brand because I don't have the tag, but everyone knows this yarn. You can buy it at Walmart or at Michael's. So I thought, what can I make out of this? So I thought the easiest stitch would be the brioche stitch. And I was going through my tutorials, and I know I did not do a tutorial. Can you believe it? Since 2009 I've been doing tutorials and I forgot to do this. And this is so easy, and this is how it looks like when you knit. And the back, it's versatile, as you can see. Versatile, or what there's another word to it. Like the two sides are the same, as you can see. So, and it's perfect. It gives you this nice texture. So for this one, I cast on total of 30 stitches, and it's pretty wide. So on my next scarf, I don't want to make it this wide, just to give you an idea. So when you hold it, it's about 10 inches. So instead of doing 30 stitches, I'm going to do 20 stitches. And again, I'm just going to grab a yarn from my stash, which I have right here. And I don't know the brand of this. Oh, here it is. Here it is. This one had a label. Oh, okay. One of my, sorry. Here we go. I found one that has the label. So I guess it's homespun. So I was right. It's Lion Brand Yarns. Yeah. And it's, it says it's 5 bulky. So I would highly recommend you to knit with this yarn to do the brioche stitch if you have this in your stash, because I'm sure everyone has this yarn in their stash. It's made in USA. That is really hard to see. So I must have bought this years and years ago. Okay, so for the tutorial, I'm going to use this yarn in my stash. I think I bought this in Zellers years ago, because Zellers used to carry this brand. Okay, and it says it's a medium weight. I have a ball here, so I'll just figure out, I guess. Just figure out. I'm going to cast on 20 stitches, and I'll be right back to show you the stitch. The brioche stitch. Brioche stitch. I want to show you the texture before I start. I know it's really hard to see, but it looks like a rib stitch, one knit, one purl. The two sides are the same. And it knits up fast. Well, I don't know. For me, it knits up fast. And I have knitted hats, cardigans, scarves, a lot of stuff. Baby blankets out of this stitch. And it is super easy. Okay, so I'm going to put this aside, and then I cast on 24 here, because you know what, I'm going to do 30, because this yarn is thinner than this. This is a 4 weight, just a heads up. So I have 24, 26, 28, and then 30. So what we're going to do is we're going to knit it the purl style, so yarn on the front, and it's so easy. I did some cooking, so my nails are kind of painted. So yeah, just wanted to point that out. They're not dirty. It's just cooking I have made. I need to cut them. I like short nails, but time flies by when you're busy with life. So we're gonna start. I have 30 stitches on my needle, and I'm using a 5mm knitting needle. It's the Licky, and it's US 8. Okay, so for the first stitch, I'm just gonna flip it, slide it to the next. I'm not gonna knit it. And for the first stitch, I am going to yarn on the front. So I'm gonna knit it purlwise again. So yarn on the front. And for the third stitch, I'm gonna go like slide this, and then I'm gonna put my yarn as to knit, but I'm not gonna knit it. So the next stitch will be knit again. Don't knit, knit. So I'm doing like a yarn over, like I am purling, but I am not. So I'm just sliding it to the next stitch. So that gives me that nice 3D look. That gives me that nice brioche stitch look. So no, don't knit, knit, don't knit, knit. Super easy. I knit Turkish style, so the yarn is over my shoulder, my neck area. If you're asking where the yarn is coming, I did have a couple of followers, I guess. They asked me, where's the yarn coming from? So knit, slide, just like this. So this row is just like this. Knit. If you get lost, you will see where you are. Gives me this nice texture. Okay, I will finish it and I'll be right back. Okay, so I am doing the last stitches. So I did my knit, I'm sliding it and then going yarn over, and then I'm knitting my last stitch. Okay, so this is how it looks like. So turn my work. I'm not gonna knit, so I'll just slide this. By not knitting, it gives me that nice texture on the side. So you see these two stitches, we're gonna knit those together. Just like this. And the next stitch is already one stitch here. So I'm gonna slide this and then go yarn over like this. And then knit those two. So I'm repeating, knitting two together, sliding this, and then making two stitches. So knit, slide, knit, slide, yarn over. So by sliding yarn over, I'm making two stitches. Oh, what just happened here? Knitted those two together, slide, so this is all we do, and it gives you this nice texture. Just like this. So I'll finish it and I'll be right back. Okay, so at the end I knit and I slide and I did a yarn over like this, and then I will see the two stitches. So I knit those together. Oh, sorry. I knit this together, and then I slide this and I do a yarn over and I knit the last one, and I turn my work and I repeat what I did on row 2. So it's just a repeat. So I slide this one, I don't knit the first stitch. If you want to, you can knit it, but I prefer not to. And these two I knit two together, and I slide and yarn over, make two stitches, I knit two together, make two stitches without knitting. This is all we do over and over, and it's so easy. You can knit this while you're watching TV. I know this yarn, never used this yarn. This was in my stash. I don't know what I made out of it, but hard to see the stitch. Okay, let me just grab my other. And you can see it gives you that knit stitch, and then it gives you that purl lacy stitch. Gives you that look. I'll do the same thing. This is a 30-inch, 30 stitch. It's pretty wide. Knit these two together. I slide this. Knit two together. I slide this and I make a yarn. Knit two together. And I slide this. And I have the yarn over, so I make 2 stitches. And this is all to it. So I hope you liked this short tutorial. I just wanted to share how to knit the brioche stitch. Okay, stay tuned. I'm going to work with 2 different color of yarn to show you how to knit with to create the 2 with the 2 different color, and shows 2 sides are different. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do subscribe, share it with your family and friends, and happy knitting!